video should help you to install the H&R Block software if you're having problems with it. I've already installed the software on my computer twice and uninstalled it, so hopefully this will work out okay when I do the actual install for you. So when you put the CD in your computer, it should automatically load. However, if you have Windows 8, it doesn't. It'll come up with a screen that's blank. Looks like this. So when it runs the file, it'll come up and it'll just say nothing. Looks like this. So you need to manually install the file. So to do that, you're going to actually go to My Computer. You're going to browse till you find the DVD drive, your CD drive. You're going to double click on the folder that says Installers. And in there you'll see a file called H&R Block Home Premium plus E-File plus State 2014 CD. That's what you're looking for. So you're going to double click on that. And it's going to open up that program, which is the install program for the H&R Block software. Hopefully you're good enough to do it. So it's going to ask you, do you want to allow the program to make changes? We're going to say yes. We do want to allow this program. And then it's going to extract all of the installation files. Then it's going to ask you some questions. So it's going to say, it's going to take several minutes. And it actually does take several minutes to install. So then it's going to tell you to close anything you already have running. So if you have anything running, go ahead and close that. All I have running is the GoToMeeting, which is recording this, so I can't close that. Close everything out, and then say Next. It's going to ask you to agree to the user agreement, which is that you'll give away your firstborn child and send them blood samples and all sorts of things if you do something wrong. So you can read through that if you want, or just do what normal people do and say, I accept, and say Next. Then it's going to ask if you want to read the privacy policy. The reason they have this is because the software does include Social Security numbers. We're using it for school purposes, and all of the Social Security numbers are made up. So we're going to go ahead and say Next. It's going to ask us where do you want to install it. So normally you try to want to leave it be in the default location. It tends to run better that way. So we say Install. And now it's going to install. This is going to take a while, so I'm actually going to stop the recording. And then when it's done, I'll come back and show you how to finish this process. But it's going to just go through, let it go through, don't stop it. Don't do anything else while it's installing. Just wait patiently, go make coffee, do the dishes, fold some laundry. If you don't have any of those things to do, you can come over to my house and do my dishes and fold my laundry. So we'll be back when this finishes. Okay, so now it's finished. It comes up and says it's finished. Do you want to create a shortcut on your desktop? We say yes, we would like that very much. Click on Finish. And then it's done. So you can open the program several ways. So if you don't have Windows 8, it will have put it on your desktop. So if you go to your desktop, that's my daughter last summer. Isn't she cute? That's at our old house even. And that was my what was her name? Starlight doll, Rainbow Bright. It's Starlight, the horse that went with Rainbow Bright. So for those of you that were kids of the 80s, you might have had one. And I still have mine, and she's awesome. So you can click on H&R Block 2014 right here. If you have Windows 8, you can put a shortcut on here. Mine's already there because I've had this before, so I will show you how to do that. So you click down here where it says One New App Installed. It's not here in the H's, so we want to scroll over to here and look for H&R Block. And you'll see H&R Block 2014. And then we say we want to pin that to our start and pin it to our taskbar. So now it's going to pin it to our Start menu. So then we want to grab it and we want to drag it over here with our other stuff that's more useful. So you can open it from here. So if you're Windows 8, you can do it this way. You can always go to your desktop and do it this way. You can also probably go old school if you have an actual Start button and find it that way. So however you do it, open the program. So you're going to open up the program, and the first thing you want to do is update it. So when you open it, it should look for the updates. So you're going to say, welcome to H&R Block, thank you, say next. It's going to ask you to register. You are not going to register the software. You're using it for free from H&R Block. We're not using it live. We're not actually submitting tax returns. Please do not activate it, and please do not submit these tax returns to the IRS, because they will probably get very, very unhappy. So we're going to say activate later or don't activate at all. You actually could activate the software and use it for your own tax returns if you feel comfortable as you move through that you're going to be able to handle that. But for right now, we're going to say we don't want to activate. It's going to say you should. We are going to say okay, we don't care. Then it's going to take us to this screen. From this screen, it should pop up and say there's an update available the first time you load it. So we're going to say, yes, we want to do that update. If this screen doesn't come up, you're going to have this. You want to see where it says My Taxes, it says Start a Return, it says Update. You can click there. If for some reason you don't even see this screen, go to Tools and say Update the Program. So all those things are going to do the same thing. And you want to say, yes, please update. I want to update my program because when you first load it, you definitely need to update it. So you say next, and it's going to say we've downloaded it. So now what do you want to do? And you want to say I want to close the H&R Block software and I want to update it. And so we'll say finish. It's going to close our software and it's going to update it. It's going to ask, do you want to allow this? Yes, we want to allow this. Now it's going to say it's going to take several minutes. The reason that you want to update is because this program is written probably, say, August. And in between when this program was written and when it went live, the IRS made several changes to the tax laws or different forms or different ways they were going to do things. So if you don't update the program, you might have out-of-date information and you might have out-of-date forms, especially because this is the first year that the Affordable Care Act went into effect. For 2014, so you want to make sure that you have all those updates. So anytime it says there's an update, you absolutely, yes, I want to take that update. I want to do it. It doesn't take a super long time, but I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording while it does the update, and then once it's finished, I'll come back and show you the end, which will pretty much be everything you need to do your installation. Okay, so now it quit. It's just gone. So it's updated. So I open the software up again. And it's again going to check for anything. It's going to bring us to this screen. Just to be safe, we're going to go ahead and click on Update again, just to make sure there aren't any more. And we're going to say Next. And it's going to say that you're current. And the next update is going to be February 12th, 2015. So on that date, there will be another update that you may need to download. But until then, your program is installed and it's ready to be used.